Strafe aiming is to change direction whenever and only whenever the target you're aiming at is changing direction. Strafe aim is perception based, meaning when the enemy moves left, you perceive that as right. Therefore, to move in the same direction as your enemy, you'd have to press the opposite directional key. There are 5 fundamental 180-degree strafe aim forms. These act as building blocks to the more advanced forms of movement. Mirroring, you mirror your enemy's strafe directions. Anti-mirroring, you strafe opposite of your enemy. Half sideways anti-mirroring, moving forward left when your enemy goes left and backward left when your enemy goes right, or the opposite. Half sideways mirroring, move forward right when your enemy goes left and backward left when right, or the opposite. And lastly, back and forth, moving forward when the enemy goes left and backward when the enemy goes right. There exist 2 defining aspects of all strafe aim forms, inward and outward directed. Inward meaning your movement is moving your crosshair closer to the target, outward meaning your movement is moving your crosshair farther from the target. Strafe aim forms that do both are called mixed. The fundamental strafe aim forms are all of the 180-degree strafe aim forms. Think of all of the following strafe aim forms as the combinations of the antecedent strafe aim forms. To understand intermediate and advanced strafe aim forms, we need to understand the concept of connections. 2 strafe aim forms are connected when they share one movement direction. Imagine it as making a change in your movement from one strafe aim form to another because it shares the same diagonal forward plus left or forward plus right movements as one of its prescriptions. The building blocks of the intermediate strafe aim forms are forward triangle, you move forward right when your enemy goes left and forward left whenever your enemy goes right. Backward triangle, you move backward right when your enemy goes left and backward left whenever your enemy goes right. Back and forth triangle, you move forward right when your enemy goes left and backward right whenever your enemy goes right. As you can see, in practice this moves you in a circle around your target. The following are intermediate strafe aim forms using a connection or chain of connections using all prior fundamental strafe aim forms. As a heads up, that's a lot of word gymnastics, so be ready. Back and forth left or right mirroring triangle. This is created in multiple ways, including connecting a backward mirroring triangle to a half sideways mirroring form, then connected to a forward mirroring triangle. Back and forth left or right anti-mirroring triangle, same as the previous, just the anti-mirroring versions. We generate connections between strafe aim forms because they are globally static, meaning they don't promote repositioning. In doing this, we can create advanced strafe aim forms, promoting global repositioning. A few examples include back to forward half sideways, you move backward when your enemy goes right and forward right whenever your enemy goes left. Forward half sideways to mirroring, you move forward right when your enemy moves left and left when your enemy goes right. You can see this is good for pushing your enemy. And back to right mirroring triangle. You go backward when the enemy goes right and right whenever he goes left. As you have seen, these strafe aim forms move your global positioning, meaning they are not static. And that's it. Remember that this is a TLDR version of a much more in-depth concept. If you like this but want to understand these strafe aim forms deeper, you can find the video in the description. I cover all of the strafe aim forms mentioned here as well as what they're useful for, their weaknesses, and so on. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.